What is the greatest thing your pet has ever done? I went through with the act of suicide, and my dog saved me. My mother laid hands on me every day and I was verbally abused. My grandmother took me in and I loved her a lot. When I was of legal age I fell in love and well. I got pregnant but not by the love of my life. I was walking home from a bar one night and a man ran up behind me and decided to rope me. The baby was the product of that. When I told my boyfriend at the time, he forced me to terminate the pregnancy and left me after. Apparently the event changed me a lot and I was no longer the girl he fell in love with. I moved back in with my grandma. Last Wednesday, my mom thought my grandma wasn't home, so she took her 6'2" frame down to the house to lay hands on me for not responding to her calls. Well, my grandma was home. And while I tried stepping back and leaving the room or basically just escaping that situation, my grandma stepped in and I saw my mom lay hands on her. My 88-year-old, frail grandma. My grandma fell. Then stood up, pulled me by the arm, and told me to leave and not come back. I am not welcome anymore. It's easier for me to not be welcome there than to have my mother end her with violent rain. In any case, my grandma is no stranger to covering up my mother's actions and lying on behalf of her to cover my mother's butt. In my head, the outcome would be one of three: my grandma wouldn't take it anymore due to age and stress, my mom would go to prison, or I could just fix this situation by truly removing myself from the situation. So, I walked away, stopped by a pharmacy, grabbed what I needed to, and planned to end my life. I guess I just executed it actually, since to be honest, I had been planning it for some years now. I had set everything up. I wrote a note with all my passwords, all my sorries, my bank account information, who my saved money should go to, who should keep my dog, and left it right in front of the door, which I kept unlocked so no one would have the hassle to deal with the aftermath. I gave my dog all the treats he could think of and put on my nighttime TV show that I watched to fall asleep. I didn't even want my dog to notice, so I waited until I heard his little yips and yaps of him dreaming and his third round of snores to do it. I did it and just waited. I felt the life leaving me, I really did. I was finally going to rest too. All of a sudden, I felt the lights and felt people around me, felt my body being lifted. I remember the fourth and the stitches. I'm okay now. Apparently when I started to go to sleep my dog just lost it. That set off the neighbors and the building manager, and since the door was open, they got to me just in time. That decision wasn't even up to me at the end of it. My 2-year-old, 4-kilo dog, whose name is Courage because he's so scared of everything, figured out something was wrong and saved my life.